E whaatalofa atu Samoa I lau mai mo mai I lunga o le TV tolu I Samoa. Ai mai se so se vaenga le lalolangi o lo mwhai o na sila mai ai le tātou Port Kalame I lunga o le upenga o whamtalanga le YouTube channel ma le Facebook a le tala no live. O le tātou Port Kalame foi le nei Sunday with Teleiai talofa lava. E mo foi o na avel whaasangi ma le whaapolo I le tapa au le langi. Whawhitai le tua I lau pule whaasoifua ia Samoa le atunu pele. Whape foi le mamalu o le atunu I so se vaenga o le kelope. Samoa ua sao tinio. Ua sao whaalalelei e peo le whetalainga ia singa mutinei. A lea ua emanuia lau whainga palota. Luas fulu maltasi.
Sama, tina, o lau palota, o lo leo lava lea.
Tere mawhai ana palota, a wā o te leia na wā.
E whaalango lo ulumana I manuia I lau filifilinga.
E tai lima tausanga whatu I maua lava noa. E te whai e se whai unga. Mo I mātou uma o lau whanau. E le mawhai o na palota.
Palota mai poto! Fili totoa. Awa e te sā ili mo se taui o lau palota.
Male sili o na tau.
Fili maleri.
Pata ua la waya tau. O lau palota, o lau le nā filifilinga saulota.
Fia, o la e whaia le tunu. Au wala I lau palota.
Samoa o lea ua mai alwhainga palota I le filifilinga o sui whaatutu. Ai le tūlanga o le paia inga mo le pale mene a wale malai tia whau o le tanga manu wa Samoa. Lea ua iele tautonga wa si itia lea whai onu foa mai le fast fuluiva sa iai I le limas fulmaltasi. E iai ia le vaenga I mwhai ei ona whao popo se no foa to mai tai pe a whai e le maua le 10% pe tai. Lea ua mautinoa ua maua ia le lima sui I le teimile nei o lona winga e le ai la se no foa e whao popo. Limas fulmaltasi no foa le pale mene. Mo se whainga maloe tula I mai e mo miai le luas fulmaleono no foa po lungatu. O lea ua ma whaatasi I lo tātou ofise nei ma lea fionga ia fipulei semi fipulei. O se sui tuai o le pale mene o Samoa. E whaatalo whatu I lau fionga la lo li fipulei.
Whakaaro whakuru pa ia mana mamaru o Samoa au au. Mai maunga maururunga se pa ia maungaiki. Mai uru malae se pa ia fo isi umalae. Mai mukia kele se pa ia fo mukia iki. A wala u ka po inga maru Samoa. Na ka po inga o whawao whaupo. Na ka po inga sa kuwaku I le kua. Sa iri mai kai sa iri mai uka. Po whea e ongo kulai mai eiri whingaru pa ia o le kua. A wala ka whainga paloka. Whakaro whaku I le ao mamaru o ka kou malo. Whakaro whoi le sui o whogo sui kofia. Ai siri whoi ngo whakaro whaku I lau whainga uranga pa ia le kua. O lo whapuka pa uria mwhawhare le maru I so se ku o le kerope. Ia maua pearo ko uku, maua ko whinangaro. A wāra ka usua o le vai o leola ma le upu fola. Whakaro whaku I kūlanga mawarurunga o whainga paroka mo rako kai. I kūlanga mangingo ko whainga maro o roo kūlai mai ngei kaimi. Foli mo se kaimi o rā kūlai mai eira ko whainga maro. Ea, ka rofa rama.
Lau fionga whipuleai o lea ua iai ia le I unga alo ia I le teimile nei o le whainga palo te tele Samoa. Luas furu lima no foa o le vaeng whauwhai e puipuia a ia te tau o tangata le HRPP. Ai luas furu lima foi no foa o le vaeng whauwhai whaatutua le tua Samoa watasi po le fast. Male no foa e tasi o le sui tuto tasi le a fionga ia tuala te vanga Iosefo Bonifacio. Puleai, ua umal whainga palota.
Teleiai ele I umar whainga paroka. Awa o le iei whaikaunga o le paroka I le imaea. E pe o le vai aso ru mga ai ua maua se au ke lenga ma maua se mau poponga. Pe o kaimingei, ngā o ngi whaingu me larawa e le I pe o wha maungia. Ai a oro ngā mai ar ngā ruenga lea. E ngā whaka maua leo na ngumela. O le kulanga wa iei e le whainga paroka. O longa lua fui. E le I mai a kulanga o iei a mawhauwhaunga o kai. Pe ke ua whaingi ni su o whakosinga. E le mai ala te re ai whaisikere o le whola re ko koe.
O le ata ngai I le tulanga le unga le el palota. Luas fululima no foa o le HRPP, luas fululima no foa o le fast, tasi le no foa o le tuto tasi. O le fisili fule ai, ua mawhai o na iai se whai ngā malo le taimili nei.
O le fisili ngā Teleiai, e le mawhai le lufu lima ma le lufu lima ngā whai se malo. E ngai a wha mangingo le leile ka po inga Samoa. Se I vanga ngā, wa ka wharewhia ngā ro tuala, e a waku le HRPP, e rua furongo le HRPP, e o ngā whaile le HRPP le whai ngā malo, pe au fo I whia ngā ro kuala I le fast, o ngā rua furongo whaile o le fast, o ngā whaile le fast I le whai ngā malo, o a le rua furongo Teleiai se I anga I lunga ngumela, o I ngai mawai le malo.
Lau fionga fipulea I o lea sa ieila o tau whaatal noanga ma le fionga ia tuala. I lunga o le radio Samoa ina ua mai alfa I ngā palota. O la asau mai tau, o fea o no a ngā ieile lango a le fionga ia tuala.
O le fisiri Teleiai anga I le kulanga lea, sa whai asi whaake I o le fionga ia tuala. Ke I fwinga ke le iloa o ia le la kūro ngā kong. O la awa ilo o malo. Ai ngō kūlai mai le melea. Wa whake ia la tuala I le kūre. Ngā kere I mawhauwhauinga o la amo ia le awenga la po ale o ngō whiriwhiri ia le malo la whai. Ia, o le kala tuala, ia maua se kamai kaimi. Se kau mawhauwhau a kiri ai ele I mausa o magaku, lua. O la fwoi ia ronga mawhauwhau koe kau a ngai I le kumalo. Kare kura mat whalano.
Pule ai tātala noa le tūlanga o ni whaamasinonga o na tūlai mai o le palota. Mai ono iei fōi ni palota la ite toi whai. O le ala le tūlanga iai pa whaine iei le whai ngā malo ua iei le teminei, ai tūlai mai ni unga e ono toi tūlai seisi suinga.
A whapekula mai a whaamsingonga I o whakosinga ma kelengi sui e pāu u. Po whelawa le pāki. O le maupoponga a koa lama lape a whape mai a u mai a whaamsingonga. Maua ngu mera sa o le pāki mo I rai malo. E oronga winga. A whape maua ai maua e o le HRPP. Leo koe kele I eika ngaka I o malo. Ai a whape o le whasi lenga kūra kaimiringi. Oronga winga koe suit pān mia. A whape o rewa pāremia I a Naomi mos whakaikainga, whionga ia whia me. Ai ke wa kūra I mengei uma whamasingonga, wa ke rea kura ngumela a kūra epa. O longa winga, wa koe suis fwoi pāremia. Wa koe se o ia kūra epa pāremia.
Na tūlai mai se tūlanga whape mua ia Samoa mana whai ngā malo.
Ole awhi se lau warulua, pe e whaisino loko whengase inga o malo. Mai ngā makua ke le lawa le kūlanga ngā kūlai mai. Wa le mau kongu foi a porkiki le mau kongu foi le kongu. Wa koru le lipa le mia sa maua I ko kongu le pai inga rea. Ma fuala I lungo whamsingonga ke kelenge o whakosinga. E mangkua foi ngā umar whai ngā paro kele le tunu. Ma wala vango va aiolo I eina ngumela, e whai ma pāremia, pe kai. Nga sūra vai, e le kua ngai. Kūlai mai ai, o whai inga vai, lo winga o le fai ko pa mia e o kulanga la le ku le mai o le kai to filau ai usui alo mar pa menge o kai minga mo mai ma la fai nga pa lo ka wa o kongu o fai nga suia o le si case o foi le ska ka sa fai la o fam singonga me o mama e usu kongu ala le pa menge o la usu o la ku kusa la le kumelo le o pa menge o longo winga o awe fai a kongu ara fai unga pe o le mere u kuai kuala le kai mini ngai me si la foi le whapangofonga mai Samoa o le karanga o sa akuru ka ngaka kongu ku puai le mera ngā o a ulama la o fai unga lea ngam parmia i to filau maka umai la Samoa o lua parmia wa ai pa u wa ai ko filau e ku mai ko filau a ke foi o mai i lo ngako kongu o pai inga wa koe ava go foi wa ai e fa mau popo langa vaenga la poa ku whakasi ma vaenga atupua ia ora ngoinga na wa fai le so whakasi wa koe sui foi la mar parmi o koe parmi foi vai ia o anga fa porkeki ma anga o fai nga malo
ia lau fionga le alori lau fionga pulai semi pulai sui tuai o le tātou palemene sau no ia fa umaili ta fa tata noanga o le palo tele sa mo luas fulu tasi i por kalame sa tau ave i le luas fulu vaiaso ele Sunday with Teleiai.
Whafkai Samoa o leo wa lao le vasa ngai asu sui wa mau ku foi le vai vea se lau ki ngare puke pe upu fai vai fangua ra ku yakua wa mangaku wa ngoko re ngafo sa se wai kau kai ora ngamo o le fo fa ku foi kau kai se pa ir fanga Samoa wai foi fo mai wa i le langi fa muyanga o le ngei foi fai ngā paloka. Mai kari kongu lava Samoa a ko a malia re ko wha. I le ngaka i a inga makapau a o le launga ruan ma maua ko mua mapule o le a mau popo se a fuanga o se fai ngā malo fou i le ngei foi paia inga. E mori aku lava le wha malo ma le wha whikai i le ngānu ngā kele sa kamu whai ei pā kiesese. Ai a whape kūlai mai a se pā ki o la arau kongia ma whai ma mālo ngei whai pae inga. O le upua Samoa, masangia Samoa le kūranga o le lango kai kai. Ka kokele koe kau whapea o ai lea. Le ai. A whai kūlai mai na whionga sa whapiko. I le whai e fai ma parmia Samoa e lango a ko Samoa a fai a koe foi a kurepa ku lango parmia e fa penga foi de ka ko lango o ai sa fesiria o la ko filngalo lo ko sa wa folau ma lo ka ko wika ngai ku lango fai nga malo mo fai ia o nga ko ngai nga va ai a mai le lofo le kua e wha mangui ai le malo le kungu. Ia mangui me uma le ko kapu inga kara soifua sa kaimi e mawes ka ko kai ma se malo fou. Soifua.
Le whaataltanoanga ma le afionga ia whipule ai semi whipule ai se sui tuai o le panemene o Samoa o le awhaili tātou malolonga a foi mai o na ngai lea le vaenga fou o le tātou porkalame lea o ta ua Samoans in Aotearoa. Mo mua le atato wasia le whaamoe o le skopa i New Zealand po le mafutanga a li imatamai tai tuai o le kolisio Samoa malato paanga. O lea whaamoe o se wakafoni o wase se leni e fisosoani i le whaangaio inga o le aonga i Samoa. O le kolisio Samoa le o se kolisi a se tumalo po se kolisi a se ekalesia. O le kolisi alo tātou watunu o oe mau. Mai o le kolisi sa whaatuina i le whaamoe o le whainga malo New Zealand le nā teimi e sa ili ai ni tai o Samoa pēo ina tuto tasi.
A whai wo te uti le se leni, mana o miawave se soani mo so se whaalavlave. Vili mai loa le whaalavlave longs i le Olua Tasi, Olua Iwa, lua ono fitu o. Olua Tasi, Olua Iwa, lua ono fitu o. Matala noa i le fionga ia tofilau esta tofilau, mo sau no ngā tupi, e ia inga whapitoa.
Talofa, tuala le nei mai le EIF Pacific. Ia se au nanga fo i so songi ko i fa moli. Ia mo sa mo man Pacifica. Come for walk with us. Se I fale fo i ngisi au nanga so songi le EIF mfaina. So songi ko i fo ngi fa moli fi ave mo sa mo. Ole mo mo ka longe se lau ro lima mo Pacifica mo sa mo. Make special ia mama ko pusa ia ko se lau. Ole i kaunteina sa mo i le ka ko kalo ma ulu ma ko mai sa mo. Yeah, ole sila ka ko warehouse there, the EIF, kasi there, yeah, ole sila this cool. Happy to let you know that in the new year, January the new year, we've got our new building here in Wiri, Manukau. EIF continues to show its support for our customers and the work that we do. So join us in January.
Rediscover the beauty queen within with Beauty Queen by Esther. Luxurious skincare and beauty range. Has 4 luscious fragrances to enjoy. Gardenia, Caribbean teakwood, mango and tangerine, blackcurrant and absinthe. Revitalizes and nourishes every skin type, while it repairs and replenishes dry and dull skin. Order now for the Beauty Queen treatment you deserve. Beauty Queen by Esther.
Talofa Lava. My name is Don Ha. You would have seen us sell a lot of houses in South Auckland for many years and also Auckland-wide. Coming up, we got the segment on Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership. But more importantly, no one out there right now is giving the Pacific family the dreams, the know-how, the guidance, and the steps how to own your first home. And we are here to work together with you to make a difference and to become prosper and to break the cycle that yes, we can prosper. Yes, we are equal home ownership in this country. Why? Because we got more working out in our family than other people out there. You can get there a lot faster if you choose to work together. So I believe that this segment here, that the key note for me is to get everyone work together as one.
Sa mo le upo e masani ai, o le isala e lungoni e susu e lava lo na wha amalama ma toi tepa ia Yerusalema. O le wha moele na o le skopa New Zealand, a li ima tamaitai tuai sa o tauina il kolisi, a maise o a inga mapa anga. Lea sa wha tino el wha moe New Zealand nei, ina ia mawhai o na maua se leni a wala le lato o wakafoni. E fisosoani mo le wha anga yoinga o le aonga. Le ngata la i tamatuai ma tene tuai au kilani le foi sa yel sa vali Wellington ai sili ele nganga whaafitai fio atu le fionga i le konsulo sa moa le fionga ya faltoi reo pena pongi ai maise sui o le kolisi o avele a kopa whapea foi i a malisi whapea foi smoka mai tawina i le whialu fani o tama whanawa sa moa i te tonu a Aotearoa.
Ia, whatalofa atu le pa eo sa moa lo mwhai ona mai mo mai le tātou pokalame le nei aso. Ia vi ia le alofa maleanga le lei o le tātou mataisili. Ia ua taunu malmanu ia le wha moe le tātou skopa. Ia, moli atu o mātou alofa anga i le tapua inga le tātou pōdi Samoa. Ia, meise fo i le tātou kolisio Samoa. Ia, o lea ua mae al tātou wakafoni i le aso. Ia, o le maa au o le community. Ia, a Samoa i tono New Zealand nei. Me se tama matene tuai o tātou kolisi. Ia, wo mai masani a me se tātou sponsors. Leo am whai ona maua le tātou tolus furu afe tā la New Zealand. Ia, e fisosoani atu ai le tātou waonga. Ia, o le mātou talo. Ia, alofa le tua. Whamanuia i company wam whai ona fisosoani mai le tātou whamoe moe pe ona iai. E le ngata le nā. ia o i latou uma lava sa lafo lo latou maa i le whamoemoe le wakafoni le skopa ma le tatou Family Day. Whaftai te lava o latou pule lea alofa le atua whatutumu mea ua whaanganga wina. Ono le tau manatu i whanau lalo vaoa lo au wina i le Kolisio Samoa. Ia ale matou mea alofa na whaitaunga mua tolu sfulu afe tala New Zealand. Masalo atu vai aso lea ua maua se whafsilinga whaftai lava.
1, 2, 3, stand up! 1, 2, 3, stand up!
Benani class of 92, 95.
Tanya class of 94.
Violet class of 2000.
ETF class of 94.
Violet class of 2000.
By Hiku 87.
Tulole Monatau from 92, 95. Lingy Lolo 2006.
Sephora, a class of 94. Lome class of 98.
So alo nga kuri le baru kolu.
98, 97. Yeah, Teleiai class 95.
Yeah, Fuimono, o le iwa tasi le iwa wha.
Virginia 2002 and Leisha 2002.
Oh, Violani Peter, class of 98. Okay.
Thank you.
For everyone, o Sarah Tupolo, Ulufale Levalulua, o Matole Faingoa, class of 82 onwards. Ia o ma se tuanganele.
Lo fatu Samoa mai se le vasenga pele valulua onwards ye inisio maton ka fa kolu fa o ko yo ko dise de uma ai o lo fanga le nga pe on sisi le mai le ye su yo ka ko vasenga mo fa mo skopa ko 82 le wa fa wi fa mo ko dise ale ka poiala o makua solo o ingai ko inga ia o makukua
O le vanga feola fui maongo maleala.
ya Samoa nga fkase lo fanga po Samoa
Ia, fa malo atu i lau mai mo fa fonga Samoa nei tu lau le aso. Ia, e mamoli atu le mantou fa ftaitele i lau tau po inga mau. Le ngata le whainga pālota Samoa mai e le fiafia nafi. Ia, au le fa moe moe Kolisio Samoa i New Zealand nei. Ma e uleanga leo le atua ilo na alofa ma lo na le ala i le foai. Ia, ai maisi o le fisosoani mai e tātou community. Ia, manisi fo ina onga le tātou Kolisio Samoa. Ia, whaaftai lau tau foai, lau tau pule lea.
Nalo, leala, lea sau wa ai, o ko koe ngisi o le kou vasenga.
Ia, lea lava e whaaftai o le whaafsiri, lea mātau atu ia o lea e pa au mai lava le malu ese o le mātou tausanga e po le mātou vasenga fu. Ia, langolango ina nei wha moe moe. Ia, e whaaftai a vi ele atu ai ui ai na whape nei fōlingo le tau. Ia, lo anga rofo mai pe ia te tātou. Ia, le wā lam whae o na tau nu nei wha moe moe. Ia, mawhawai mai nei wha manuele atua le loutou a au whawai. Oe sa langolango ina nei wha moe moe. Ia, le o tau sina sila mai. Ia, le o tau nuu. Tau lau at wha moe moe nei asu. Ia, wha manuia tele le atua i loutou a nofo tapu ai mai. Si o tātou atu nuu. Ia, matafa e fia nei lau langi. Ia, a mise ai le tātou whainga pitwhiringa sa alo ati e. Ia, o tau nuu manuia me umai leise vesi. Ia, alo whangia le atua le alo atu mo le sa pati a tai au.
Ia o lo mo mo vai mika o lo to lua le o li de mika. Hello. O ka usanga e ongo fiku ngo mai ai le au ngam lo po le. Ia fa ba fa i ba you see la. Ia lo manga lu ngai no show le assembly of God. Fa fa ile lo fo le li. Whapea ue e kimu le aso kimu a kai no fio a leo mai i o le manga i e uka ngei. Ia manei a malo lava le lango mai. Whaftai fo i whionga a Teleiai ia e maisi o le mamalu komiti. Ia mo le lango ino le tātou a onga i Samoa. O whea kau ke ie a kau ke mako whaua i Samoa le kakoa onga. Ia mal kakoa kungu. Ia manguia nge yaso manguia le weekend. Ia kakoa o makaya loko ia mangeke le iai loko. Whaftai.
To Molinga Wang Soon, my Eva Savai, class of 78.
To find my Leapin, class of 2002.
Class of 1969.
Alali Peter, class of 2002. Let's go.
Tabayin from Sagone. I'm from Paipoli College, but I support.
Talafalava, Banya Lalipeter Bunyani, class of 2010 or 2000. Hello, soy Florence Assi, Tosara, Sive Babana Namatai. Yes, I remember 98.
Hi, I'm Emanuela from South Savai, 98 to 2000.
Hello, Josephine, Tosama Office.
Hi, Audrey Carlos Setu, 2002, from Lima.
May 2002 from Puipa and Vala.
Sana from Vaisala Savai, beautiful paradise.
Teresa Tumsonhafo from the class of 1998 to 2002.
Lily Melissa, 2002.
Mava, 2002 from Salimua.
Kunyala Va'a Lali Peter, 2002.
Ya, whaakai fo nge yaso ua whaakawinga whaamamua skopa ia, ma se fo ia whaakasi mai o kako sponsors. E reo whaakasi mai le managing director kako Makeki Samoa, o kanga ia whaatai muleanga po o suri fo mai takta ilo Elisipuni. Ia whaakai fo i langalango, whaakai ia ilo mo nge yaso a mesal whaamumoi.
Fono whaapipi e whaafitai te le atu Samoa ilo titi whaitama whaape fo ia langalango Morkolisio Samoa. Morkolisio Samoa io outou manuia na ia manuia ia a otoa onga ina ia ata mai e tautua manuia mai e soifua.
Talofa ia o paihiku o te saumai o ingiwe, fiu, flufi, whanga, ia whaftekelela ka Samoa mo foai, mai al som whainga skopa New Zealand neta sanga, ia mo sailinga tupe mo lea o mai Samoa. Sai.
Ia, talofa o pira e pati, ia whaftai tele Samoa mo roto lango mali. Male famu mo pe ona yaile skopa New Zealand ia leo tele nei se le numo ia vi ia leli ia aftai mo leva no
Talofa Benani class of 92 kale dua President Wisi fanka oi Kolisio Samoa tai
Tumua le omwana taufa iva lima lango ina ale kolisi na mafayo na ona faafoe ai ma mata mai ai le onga le olanga o ina ia manuia tele fofuanga kolisi alofati
ia malo se fu se sal fani mai te fasto tai pena ido lango fa mo vuelta to kolisi malo se fu o manu bangai ya polima kasiva barkolu
Walau lelei le fau ana tu le tufunga pali ene le harken mai pia na o el kolisi le fitu valu fitu iva ya lo St. Mary's outside
Olo vingoa si a wifo ngafa mai tufulele o tau sanga mai polisi o le kasiba no iva i le tasiva fitulua
Travis Yeru, mai sangone savai o le wafe mar fa wafe mar bat aftai foi
Sarah Supolo, Lufale Valulua. Thank you.
Ono kai sa vai so al, fare di qui ma e pure il barco.
Tumua le omwana taufa iva lima ia alofati Samoa.
ia o le PJ le manu nei tausanga e lua afe ia manuia le mokafona skopa
Te whatalo whātu nei foi tu la nei tai. Ia le fuka foi me tava linga skopa. O vai whangaloa na seri, ia. Alo tele mo o tau Samoa.
O vio papa tu nganga, ia.
manuia fa moe moe skopa. Sai mo le avanoa.
1, 2, 3, Samoa! 1, 2, 3, Samoa!
Samoa o le whaamoemoe na o le skopa New Zealand tama matene tuai sa o tawina kolisi i tu tono au kilani le sa whaatino le aso ananafi le lato wakafoni le fo isa sa valiai Teleiai. A whai e fo i mai pia umal tanto malolonga o na sialo lea o le Pasifika Friday Market lea ua whaatu i tu tono au kilani i le ayo manrewa.
A whai wo te uti le se leni, mana o mea wawe se so swani mo so se whaalavlave. Wili mai loa le whaalavlave longs i le Olwa Tasi, Olwa Iwa, Lua Ono Fitu O. Olwa Tasi, Olwa Iwa, Lua Ono Fitu O. Matala noi le fionga ia tofilau esta tofilau, mo sau no ngā tupi, e iai ngā whapitoa.
Talofa tuala le nei mai le EIF Pacific. Ia se au nanga fo i so songi koi fa moli. Ia mo sa mo man Pasifika kam fo woko vas. Se I fale fo I ngisi au nanga so songi le EIF mfaina. So songi koi fo ngi fa moli fi ave mo sa mo. Ole mo mo ka longe se lau ro lima mo Pasifika mo sa mo. Met special ia mama ko pusa ia ko se lau. Ole I ka tena sa mo I le ka ko kalo ma ulu ma ko mai sa mo. Ia ole sila ka ko house lea ia kasi lea ia ole sila risiku. Happy to let you know that in the new year, January the new year, we've got our new building here in Wiri Manukau. EIF continues to show its support for our customers and the work that we do. So join us in January.
Rediscover the beauty queen within with Beauty Queen by Esther. Luxurious skincare and beauty range. Has 4 luscious fragrances to enjoy. Gardenia, Caribbean teakwood, mango and tangerine, blackcurrant and absinthe. Revitalizes and nourishes every skin type, while it repairs and replenishes dry and dull skin. Order now for the Beauty Queen treatment you deserve. Beauty Queen by Esther.
Talofa lava. My name is Don Ha. You would have seen us sell a lot of houses in South Auckland for many years and also Auckland-wide. Coming up, we got the segment on Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership. But more importantly, no one out there right now is giving the Pacific family the dreams, the know-how, the guidance, and the steps how to own your first home. And we are here to work together with you to make a difference and to become prosper and to break the cycle that yes, we can prosper. Yes, we are equal home ownership in this country. Why? Because we got more working out in our family than other people out there. You can get there a lot faster if you choose to work together. So I believe that this segment here, that the key note for me is to get everyone work together as one.
Samoa o le reporti le nei o le Pasifika Friday Market pei ona wai nei I tutonu o Aukilani. O le nei wha moe ia sfarili te tasi o lea ua mwhai ona mo wai o loa Samoa I tau mafa Samoa. E le ngata fo I lea a o loa e au mai Samoa. Pe ona yeli tātou koko Samoa a ngai mai whangaloa. Yeli tātou ava Samoa a ngai mai sa tau e savai. O le reporti la le nei mai la fionga ia tuala tangaloa Tusan.
Yeah, stand straight. Yeah, Chicago reporting in from the Friday Pacifica Market. One of my favorite parts is in here. So join us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Your support means a lot to us. Look, COVID has been very difficult for many of these families and businesses and communities. Your support today means that money is flowing back into our communities, it's flowing back into our families, and it's flowing back into the heartbeat of where we're from and our homeland. As you can see from behind me, they're celebrating or they are supporting one another during this time in Samoa, especially with the elections. So having the other ceremony for many of our islands is usual ritual, and nice to see.
Ia whawhitai lau whionga tuala polo sunga tangaloa whai tu sani tu sala no mar whawsiri ia mai tau mai o le mātou te li poi manisi o tula toa o le atunua me se foi o ainga matapa au tamali ngā tai leo whawhia ngai ngā taulangi ia e ngā tol talaina o le nei maketi o le Pasifika tātou o le Pasifika veo e sisira mai nei tarwhatai o Aukilani au kausa ili se mea kau pe ia tūlanga o whaakau o le makeki ma tūlanga maua le avanoa le nei Browns Road il me foi le sa il mara netball Yo le ala le o le mātou li poi. Le ngatai le o le tapu inga o le ala yo le mafuali i wa le whainga palo tasi o tātou atunu i Samoa. Yo le ala le o le tapu ai le nei aso lo whionga san.
Mo voi se avanoa tātou whātasi mai ma telo lau supporters foi tātou malo, ia mo balokta, ia just you can see some of the supporters for various parties behind me and supporting Samoa during these elections, so it's nice to see our people here enjoying themselves. You can't go on to a market without looking good, and I like to look good, and this is part of the reason why I'm really happy to be at this store.
Malo soifua, malo subkako. Ia o le store nea o le Beauty Queen by Esther. Ia e gai o le fragrant fangu. Fa pe foi moisturizer ma le body wash ma fa smoli. Yeah, so come on down. All New Zealand made, quality, natural product, whawhitai.
Talofa, ia o le traffic o le cloud filtering system so e whainga pui ai ia le ainga, whale. So e tanga i maila le ata lea ia o lo whale ia o devices uma ia le connected to Wi-Fi. Ia kusa traffic la DNS filter system e whainga nga set up i mawhainga tala noa lau more mo router i le cloud filtering system ia na mwhaile na pui na filter i le traffic le sau le whale ia tangai mai lai le tūlea i o i tū ainga hawhitau lima i mwhaina poloka ai ransomware, phishing, botnet ia bad web content pio pornography po isi ko ainga website le fitau ia e mawhaina pui e whanau ia ave foila mo e foila ele matua le peace of mind so that's the whole idea ole traffic is to give you parents a peace of mind knowing that ole pui ala fana ele o so na tasu any mail on the internet ia ole let's say lo ole filter ole service langa le traffic we trying to make sure that our Pacific people Maori communities lama I le tāua o le pui o ainga, and that's why we have this set this up for you ia ma le IONET. So IONET is le whaunga websites or systems and whainga so swangi business
Yeah, so this is St. John's, what we're at from Manukau area committee, and we're here promoting awareness of what St. John does. And it's not just about ambulances picking you up in emergencies and taking you to the hospital. There's programs for young people, there's CPR, first aids, and we hope that more Pacific young people will come to become paramedics as we teach them and train them and that kind of thing. We can come to your homes and help with the alarms, medical alarms, and we're also working with Teleiai and ASA Foundation to see if we can come out and do workshops on what else we do so that more Pacific people are involved with what St. John does. So there's a lot of programs here that we can actually give out information for young people from 6 to 18 and also for older people and for ourselves that want to become paramedics or ambulance officers or volunteer to help our own people. Ia, talofa, o le si foi booth o le whaalawelawe loans. Ia, iei se whaalawelawe po se whaipoponga, se funeral, sau whai, so se mea lava, holiday. Ia, telefoni mai o luatasi, o luaiva, luarono, fitu o check me out i le Facebook, whawhitai lava.
We are now in April, and very appropriate that you should have a diary, Samoa dar.
Taimi nei lewa faile pa u kako tusi stationery lewa alu makako tawi le luas fukala la koi male kalenga mastika le campo a ko le kolsu de makala no more price. Ale nga ngei ale pa u ale ngal makeke ale le pa u ya ko back to $30.
Ya, au te Pasifika ia lo mawas o suainga sei filifilo tausalinga o mama ia lo alu le taungo fia la pa u lo mo ne tai au. Ya.
Le fiera pa u ngai.
Ya, le pa u e lima kala le sei. Ongo kala le. Le, sei le. So suainga sei. Ia le sei le ale ave le balu kala. Ole. Ia maleongo sei le sa fulu kala. Ia peka kalinga lo ale los fulu. Ia o seki lo ale korse fulu kala le seki ka kalinga male filifili e ka pena fole mama e. Mal kau lima ki au le iai mo la se unga.
Ya. Tai lava aute o ke loa le la kala kamera sautina. Ya. Ma ngai yo la o sai ese la nus ese le wa mo I ya. E fia tau le ya.
Barkala. E barkala le sei.
Ya. Valuta la le sei. Sei uma la vali. Ya, valuta la le sei. Ya vai ele. Ma na yo le la no. Tero la no o sei. Mo foi mo talinga. Tau I lei mo le Mother's Day po la savo tina le la sau. Ya, ma na yo te unga ese ya. Ya.
Okay, so I'm selling earrings, bangles, bracelets, sets of necklaces, and you name it, all sorts of jewelry. And that's the name of my business, Blessing. And I've also got all the clothing here. So come down to 95 Browns Road, support our local businesses. Yeah.
Ia, ele tua nei tai au, atalo fatu le tātou maketi, ile lau silisila o malau mai mua nei tai au. Ia, o lo mauale la ISM Creations, mauale o futino, o dresses, puletasi, I so o se whainga I te manao iai. Mai se o lo maua fo ia lau sakete ma tele la o I lava lava. Au le upu moni, e le ma whai ona e talitonu, pe ele sumai. Ma tau tali atu, ma wha tali atu. Ai ke kari kongua ko mai ngua vai. Sumai mauale la tu ina atu fo le tau ngo fie mo oe. La mo oe, tupe ma matou. Haftai manuia nei atu wha manuia le tua.
Talafalawa, and my name is Fatu, and I do Polynesian arts and do Polynesian designs. So these are some of my artwork I have here, and I do most of them are painted, and some of them I use touch-up pen to make a design, and I do a bit of jewelry on the side. So these are all my artwork here I have. So. Thank you. Come down and check it out.
Hi, my name is Tracy, and I have my own business in Mount Roskill called Mahuia Massage Therapy. And so if you come here, you can get a table massage for however long that you want, or chair massage.
We're from Pacific Kids Clothing. It's myself and my sister. We sell only kids clothing from the islands. We have skirts and handmade dresses as well, hand painted. And then we also have here our designer t-shirts, the taupo, and our little uso t-shirts that's very popular at the moment, and our bags. Come, bye, have a look. Teleiai.
Thank you.
Ia ia o le ali nei aso I lona fa mauni. Ia o le o ko wai mai la o mai salo wa umma. Umma la wai salo wa umma le wai salo ele I afale le afale se fu. Ia e ongo se fu wa uipu nga mai. Ia nga mai a mo umma nga mai fa ngale pi. Yo a mai. Pakai ka ia le o wai a koe. O lo winga la o le sfale le ia. Ka won ka ave mo ia no mela e se lau ia po le over fo ia ko la o le puringi le ko va ia ko ma le sos
Yeah, stand straight. Yeah, we've got reporting in from the Pacifica market, Friday market, and here at one of the store holders, supporting the work that we're doing.
Ia o lo maua ia pancake vela. Creamy chicken, malalaisa, sapasui, malalaisa, kalevepi, supo malalaisa, pulingi, suafai, vaisalo, kokoesi. Ia fape fol pangpopo. Ia tatomi aina ne ia so faftai fape fol vai no malulu faftai lava ia.
Ia ole kako fai ai e lengi. E valu lele popo ma. Ia or kako karo le umu ia ole luau. Ole luau lai ofu le lau fai. Ko susungu le maa le pengu le maa voile. Ia ma ainga. Fulka lai ainga. Lewa mau ngai kai fafkai mo la mango.
Fiera tau pato.
E adwa sukala, lima kala me la iki ai. Se fulu me ka fe lolo. Se limba.
Ai kamalaj.
Ya, ngai ke lo inga.
Oftai.
O te minei ia o le papakiu o lo faia ia o le mamoe o le sosisi ia ma le moa sa laki ia ma ia o te mina le ia o uma le sivahenga ia elo te whatau mai simia ia langa o to te le tanga tomna o mia ia ai o uma papakiu.
Manga ia sipesi ngisi ai a maka e ka suka ulia mama moi ia vai ai sa mo le matano fie o bisingisi fa pe ia lo ko o ka mai si ma moi langa o mo maloka o le sifo ia au langa ngai ka ko makeki ia mo veka ko vegetables ka ko pakeka man ka ko kaloki ia lewa kaloki toru tala mo le bag no kaloki ia ma le ka ko pakeka. Well, it's quite windy today. This is the right time for the Samoa coffee and also mga beer for Vienna sausage. Pawangil me mo Vienna sausage ngai New Zealand ngai le Friday Pacific Market, me man ko sa mo size la po square le la coupe ibe ala coupe kokorea. Ya. Male ufi, mal le kalo, pe faya elengi, maleoka. Yeah, just a little bit today for Maurice's
If you look on Facebook, our store is called Treasures and Variety. We import a lot of goodies from Samoa and Bango. At the same time, we make food, some yummy island food, because I love island food.
Just a quick thank you to everybody for your support today. Ia whaftai lava molo. Tosuan mai fōi makeki ale. Pasifika, yeah. Tele tātou o lo mawal manuia nei aso. Very appreciative of your support. Today at Friday Pacifica Market, we've got different store holders from different communities. And today your support means that there's money in our pockets. Join us next week, Friday. Same time, same place. 95 Browns Road here in Manurewa. Tō whāsoi fua.
Samoa o le tātou reportil na o le neiva yaso mai le Pacifica Friday Market i Manurewa i Aukilani. Ivas Fulmalilima, Browns Road. Aso whareile uma, tala mai a au. Yeia tātou oloa mai Samoa, yeia tātou whale eingota mawha Samoa, ma wheilo a yele tātou atunou. Whaise malolonga, a foi mai, o na ngai lea i tūlanga o le ati na ino a inga iau te roa, mo ni whale motu o tātou tangata.
A whai wo te uti te se leni, mana o mea wawe se so swani mo so se whaalavlave. Vili mai loa le whaalavlave longs i le Olwa Tasi, Olwa Iwa, lua ono fitu o. Olwa Tasi, Olwa Iwa, lua ono fitu o. Matala noa i le fionga ia tofilau esta tofilau, mo sau nono ngā tupi, e iai ngā whapitoa.
Talofa, tuala le nei mai le EIF Pacific. Ia se au nanga fo i so soni ko i fa moli. Ia mo sa moment Pacifica. Come for walk with us. Sei fale ko fo i si au nanga so soni le EIF in faina. So soni ko i fo i fa moli fi ave mo sa mo. Ole mo mo ka longe. Se lau ro lima mo Pacifica mo sa mo. Make special ia mama ko pusa ia ko se lau. Ole i ka na sa mo i le ia ka ko kalo ma ulu ma ko mai sa mo. Yeah, ole sila ka ko warehouse there, the EIF, kasi there, yeah, ole sila this cool. Happy to let you know that in the new year, January the new year, we've got our new building here in Wiri, Manukau. EIF continues to show its support for our customers and the work that we do. So join us in January.
Rediscover the beauty queen within with Beauty Queen by Esther. Luxurious skincare and beauty range. Has 4 luscious fragrances to enjoy. gardenia, Caribbean teakwood, mango and tangerine, blackcurrant and absinthe. Revitalize and nourishes every skin type, while it repairs and replenishes dry and dull skin. Order now for the Beauty Queen treatment you deserve. Beauty Queen by Esther.
Talofa Lava. My name is Don Ha. You would have seen us sell a lot of houses in South Auckland for many years and also Auckland-wide. Coming up, we got the segment on Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership. But more importantly, no one out there right now is giving the Pacific family the dreams, the know-how, the guidance, and the steps how to own your first home. And we are here to work together with you to make a difference and to become prosper and to break the cycle that yes, we can prosper. Yes, we are equal home ownership in this country. Why? Because we got more working out in our family than other people out there. You can get there a lot faster if you choose to work together. So I believe that this segment here, that the key note for me is to get everyone work together as one.
Samoa ua yele fisoaswani ua mawhai ona maua nei tonu ni sila. Mo le mawhai leo tātou tangata ona ngā whatia le tau o whale ono le tau ngata tele wa iai. Le Polo Kalame o le Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership. Lea la sa whailoa iai le fionga ia tofilau, este tofilau, ma le sunga ia Don Ha.
Talofa lava, and thank you for having us, Don. What are some of the challenges that faces our Pacific people when trying to own their first home?
Well, as you know, I've been brought up in Aotearoa and I sell houses since 1994, and most of my selling are Aotearoa, Manurewa, Mangere. And I deal with other Pacifica people at the time, and even at the time, the most struggle is the deposit. The deposit is the key thing to get a family ahead. So that's number one thing. And number two thing is directions, that selling the dream, where you're going, where you start from, where you finish. If there's no direction for a family, then there's no solution. So if there was a way that we can show the Pacific families how to own a home, the pathway from now, from 6 months to 12 months, and everyone get together to save, because every Pacifica family is a large family with 3 or 4 or 6 working adults in the family, and if they can save together, they can own a home within 6 months in no time. But someone has to be able to show the dream, the solution, the results, and the pathway. Hey, if we all work together, this is how we'll get ahead.
Thank you, Don. Now, what are some of the solutions that you have in place to really help our Pacific people to own their own homes?
Well, first of all, the solution is if you can't get finance, you can't buy a home. So therefore, a lot of families will rush up there and sign up for a home, but after signing up for a home and they can't get finance, then their dreams have been destroyed and they think they can never do that again. What we do is we assess each family when they come and see us on income criteria, savings, and how to unlock KiwiSaver. Because collectively, each family now should have 60,000, I mean, some 100,000 KiwiSaver over the past how many years everyone saved. But no one knows how to extract that KiwiSaver out to use as part of the deposit. And also, you buy your first home, there is a certain government grant that will give to the family as well. For example, if you bought a brand new home, you get like 10,000 from husband and 10,000 from the wife. That's 20,000 the government would have given you to buy a brand new home. So we sit down, we assess family on financial, on repayments, and more importantly, we assess the credit check as well. For example, if you got bad credit maybe 2 years ago, and it might only be $150, $200, but when it comes to a credit check and that come up, so then we advise you got to pay that loan off so that your records are clean. And then we put in savings programs where, say for example, if you need to save 15,000, you buy a house off the plan, maybe it might take 6 months to 9 months to finish. And then during each month, you can put in 1,000 or 2,000 as a family, so that when 3 months out, when the house is nearly finished, you would have saved all that money up, including your Kiwi Saver. So we're going right back to why back clock, back to the future. We go back to 1994, 96, 98, how we sell our first home. But today, because of the fast-moving pace of the internet world, the cell phones, no one is going back to the future. Everyone wants now, now, now. But if you don't build your foundation, you cannot achieve your dreams. So that's what we provide. We build the foundation first. Right, so right now, for a home owner-occupier, you can have 10% deposit. So that means 70,000. Okay, so let's just say you buy a house now, an existing house for 700,000. You've got to come up with 70,000. So the first question is like, wow, where do I get my 70,000 from? I haven't got it. But you could have 70,000 of that in Kiwi Saver right now, for example. Or you could have 40,000 in Kiwi Saver, and you've got 20,000 in savings. And you might have, so if you've got 40,000 Kiwi Saver, firstly, the Kiwi Saver will allow you to use that deposit, that 40,000 as a deposit in your house. And you only got, you short up now 30,000, say. So then you might already have 10,000. So that means it's 60,000. And then you're still short of 10,000. So this part here is when it gets tricky, when you've got short of 10,000. How would you achieve that? Well, you achieve in two ways. One is by buying that home today, get your finance pre-approved, but you can delay the settlement for 3 to 6 months before you take over. So as a family, everyone worked really hard to save that extra 10,000. Now, what that means is, how do you save that extra 10,000? That means everyone that works in the family will put all savings towards that 10,000 goal, instead of just saying, oh, well, I pay $150 board, I keep my money. Well, no, you just pay all the money into one family. One person has been in charge of the saving program. So then you would have saved an extra 10,000 to make up 70,000. So that's one way of getting a home. Now, if you buy a brand new home off the plan, this is I believe this is the key to success here for first home buyers. Like, you buy a house off the plan, say it costs 700,000, right? The same house costs 700,000, and you need the same $70,000 deposit. But what you can do is you can pay $30,000 deposit, and you can pay progressively towards that deposit each month, so that by the 12th month you would have saved up 70,000 anyway. But the good thing is that 700,000, when you bought 12 months ago, as you can see, the house grows up by at least 10% per annum. So when the house is finished, it's worth 770,000. So you already make the extra 70,000 before you move into the house, so you have instant equity. So to me, that's the key to it. But more importantly, once you get a mortgage, say for 630,000, right now the interest rate is like 2.5%. Then your repayment right now is cheaper than rent. Okay, if you can get a mortgage, your rent could be 650,000, but your repayment could be 550. So your rent is $650 per week, but your repayment could be only $550 per week. But you're getting the gain. So it is going to be a hardship initially for everyone to work together. But once you become your own ownership, wow, just imagine owning your own 3 or 4 bedroom home, the repayment is the same as a rent or cheaper.
Yes.
Except that you know in 10 years the house will double in value. And this is a key to working together now, today.
Don, why do you think there is less Pacific Island people that own their own homes here in New Zealand?
Well, look, I've been working now for 26 years, and I understand that home ownership, especially right now, is the hardest. So what happens is, in a family, if there's 4 working adults in the family, and there's no leadership to say we want to own a home, firstly, and because everyone works and they go their own pathways, everyone keeps their own money, therefore it's important to save up that deposit. But if there was a direction that, hey, we can own this together as a family, and we work together as a family. We came here to New Zealand in 1980. Within 4 years, we own a home. Within 4 years, from zero, we bought our first home in Papatoetoe for $55,000. Now, the only difference there was there were 4 working adults in the family, and my brother sister was able to only keep $20 for their lunch. They're getting $120 a week then at the time working for other companies, and they gave my father $100 a week. So just imagine 4 working adults in 1980 saving $400 a week. You know, within a month you would have saved $1,600. In no time you can save a lot of money. I believe that the Pacific family has to have a leadership in the family, and just imagine 4 adults now in particular saving like $500 a week times 4, 2,000. In 1 month you would have saved 8,000. In 1 year you would have saved 96,000. You can own your home in no time, but the best thing about it is after that, your rent right now is $600, $800 a week. Your repayment is less, and that same home that you pay $700,000 for will be worth $800,000 in the next 1 to 2 years, and then from that it goes to $900,000. And after that, if a family member decides to get married or move out, get his own home, you can use that same security of that house to help the second house and the third house. But more importantly, no one out there right now is giving the Pacific family the dreams, the know-how, the guidance, and the steps how to own your first home. And we are here to work together with you to make a difference and to become prosper and to break the cycle that yes, we can prosper. Yes, we are equal home ownership in this country. Why? Because we got more working out in our family than other people out there. You can get there a lot faster if you choose to work together. So I believe that this segment here, that the key note for me is to get everyone work together as one.
Thank you, Don. Can you tell us more about your story, the Don Haas story?
Well, my story is I might look like a millionaire right now, but I wasn't born rich. So I came here as a refugee when I'm 12 years old, and we live in Otara. I went to school in Ferguson Intermediate, and then I went to Hillary College, and after that I went to Aurora College. So I grew up in South Auckland, so I understand about Pacifica family. My best friend is a Rarotongan guy, and he still is my best friend, even though he hasn't got a home yet, but he chose his other path. Okay, so I tell you the story about 2 people, and this will relate a lot. So me and my Rarotongan friend were best mates at school, and I called it, one chose to work for the railway and one chose to work for the company. Well, my friend chose to work for the railway, he chose to work for the hourly rate. I chose to work for the company, meaning I want to work for the company, I want to achieve, and he was going for the hourly rate. Well, now it's like 30 something years later, his hourly rate then was $4, now his hourly rate $28, but he's still working for as an hourly rate, he hasn't got a home, but I chose to work for the company, and now I'm the CEO of Remax New Zealand. I own my own real estate company, and I choose my way of path. Now, when I first started in real estate in 1994, before that I didn't speak any English when I was 12. Okay, so I go to the flea market in Otara there, cut wood equipment in the pond, sell it for free, mow people's lawn to get money, buy and sell cars to get more money, and then I worked for my family business as a baker. In 1994, I decided to become a real estate agent because I believe that this is what I'm good at. Well, in my first year, I sold 86 houses. I became #1 straight away. And then from there, I just prosper, and I employ now at one point over 100 people in the company. And I create a lot of the new developments in South Auckland. You see the Robertson Road development there. You see the Mangui Road, the Massey Road development. You see the Manurewa development. Most of the new housing is my talent. And on my first meeting with first home buyers, I even move people into garages so they can save up the deposit for the next 3 months so they can own their own home. So from there, most of the family that owns house in Mangui, they bought a house for $95,000. Now the house is worth like $800,000. And because of that one house, they can have many more families to buy the second house, the third house. In particular, one family I sold one house to, their family now owns 7 houses.
Wow.
Because of that one pathway showing people how to own homes. So now I become an expert in real estate. I now can teach all of this back to to people like you that wants to achieve, so in return you can teach your people, and then together we can all prosper. Talofa lava. My name is Don Ha. You would have seen us sell a lot of houses in South Auckland for many years, and also Auckland-wide. Coming up, we got the segment on Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership. But more importantly, no one out there right now is giving the Pacific family the dreams, the know-how, the guidance, and the steps how to own your first home. And we are here to work together with you to make a difference and to become prosper and to break the cycle that yes, we can prosper. Yes, we are equal home ownership in this country. Why? Because we got more working out in our family than other people out there. You can get there a lot faster if you choose to work together. So I believe that this segment here, that the key note for me is to get everyone work together as one.
Le Polkalame o le Pacific Pathway to Home Ownership pe a whai o lo fia maua lo ainga se a wala fisosa ni ia maua so o tō whare motu I tu tonu o Aotearoa. Ia o le tātou Polkalame le nā Sunday with Teleiai I le whaupoponga lea wa iei nei o a tātou reporti ma whamatalanga I le no piai o tātou tangata I New Zealand le Samoans in Aotearoa. Tō wha soifua.